Hey everyone, Carl the Trainer here, and today I'd like to shed some light and reality on how the American culture is getting us fat and why it's getting worse if we don't reverse these three things in our lives right now. Okay, before we start, I'd like to share a helpful statistic to put your mind into perspective as to what is going on right now in our country. The Disease Control Center reported that 70% of all Americans are overweight and 38% of all Americans are obese. That means 3 out of 4 people are fat and 1 out of 3 people are really fat. The real truth here is that almost the whole country is sick right now, and if nothing is done soon, being fit or seeing a fit body will be as rare as diamonds. As a result of this shocking truth, it is costing our healthcare almost $147 billion annually. Let me break down these 3 things that are making us fat right now. Okay, first, the food that we eat, how we get food, and how much food costs contributes to a huge part as to why we're heading into this direction. Sugar is making our food addicting, we can get food whenever we want, and food quality has gone down to help serve families that are tighter on budgets. So a study has shown that sugar actually lights up the same receptors in your brain as if you were to snort cocaine, which is pretty much one of the most addictive narcotics that anyone can abuse. Sugar is in everything right now, which helps the food industry have repeat customers. Food also right now is more accessible than it ever has been. The human was designed to work to get food, but now we can order a month's supply of groceries just by calling our local grocery store. Restaurants are now open till 2 a.m., some of them even open 24 hours. With that being said, the habit of overeating and eating at night makes it way too easy for that to happen. Also, food is becoming cheap at the cost of quality. So now, lower income families that are tight on budgets have no choice but to feed themselves and their families foods that will get them sick, which makes the statistics as to America's obesity epidemic even more true. Second would be the lack of movement or exercise. For as fat as a country that we are, we're very innovative and very smart. We're always looking for the next new thing to help us get things faster with less work. Now this is the exact reason why it's contributing to a huge part of the obesity epidemic. Look, there is a place for technological advances, which is great, but once it begins to remove movement out of our lives, this is when it becomes a problem. Laziness always promotes more laziness, and movement always promotes more movement. Last would definitely be stress. In the modern American society, we're so ambitious to have the nice house, the manicured lawn, the latest model of a car, eat the best foods, go on lavish vacations, and that we would actually sacrifice our own health and well-being to get these things first and then worry about our health and our fitness later on. Now, we think that these things will relieve us of all of our stress, but in reality, it's your laziness, the poor nutrition, and the lack of movement that is the source of all of these stresses. The truth is that if you put your mind, body, and spirit first before anything else and it becomes prioritized, not only will you get these things faster, but you can get these things with virtually no stress. What good is a drop-top Lambo at 65 when you can barely fit in it and you're still driving around with the same unhappiness that you've always had your entire life? But now you have diabetes type 2 and hypertension. Yes, it sounds morbid, but it will be if you do not listen to the truth. Now, I'm not here to scare anyone away, but what I am here for is to tell you that there is hope. The good news is that everything that I just mentioned before is 100% reversible. Your peak health and fitness could be right around the corner. And what does it cost? It costs you. Like the great Maya Angelou said, nothing works unless you do. If you don't want to be sick, learn how to cook a healthy meal. If you're too lazy to work out, hire a trainer. If you're stressed out of your mind, invest in some self-help books. Learn how to meditate or go to church and pray. Look, the truth is that we're all just little dots in such a vast universe. A universe that is designed to give us everything that we want and to keep us safe. But like a two-way street, in order to receive these things from life, we have to give something to life first. With that being said, it all starts with the baby step of taking committed action. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope it helps someone. This obesity epidemic is a real thing, and there is nothing out there right now to help take care of the problem. This is one of the many reasons why we started Empyrea Group Training, to see this vision and help eliminate and finally end America's obesity epidemic through faith, love, science, and belief. Thank you guys again. Have a great day.